Last time on Golden Sun. Dagnabbit, man, what is it with me and boulders and wanting to run for my life?
You will pay for your insolence. You have passed the test. You may pass.
Now, Ivan, I shall entrust to you the power of reveal. Sit still, this won't hurt at all. You know, maybe it might help if you guys, like, remove the boulder from the dude's ankles, that way he can actually walk. Thank you for your help. I'm going back to meditating.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is DragonLordAzure. We are back with more Golden Sun content. Hope you guys are doing well. So last episode we left off. We made it through all of Alton. Just want to make sure we got that. Alton, we got through all of that. We killed the living statues. We freed Alton from the flood. We rescued Hisu, and we got the power of reveal. And we got kind of a little glimpse into Ivan's past, which we'll discuss as we cross the LAMAKAN desert. So let's just get straight into it. So we're just going to get into the LAMAKAN desert. So we're going to have reveal set, ready to go. We also did make sure that we got a claymore and everything ready to go for everyone. Did a little bit of money grinding, so everyone has 10 nuts, which basically will auto heal most of my people right now, which is great. So with the LAMAKAN desert, every single time that you step on sand, if you notice on the side of the screen, the heat bar is going to rise. But what you want to do is you want to go into one of these, and it kind of saves you. However, you cannot trust them all. Some of them have treasure chests, some of them have enemies. So you really have to be careful with this. Really, really careful. Okay, so you left. That's fine. So the popular fan theory, and then, by the way, we got a battle mace instead of the things that we had. So Ivan has a synergy rod, and we have a battle mace on Mia instead. So the popular fan theory is that Master Hama is actually Ivan's mom, because it's the way that they looked at each other, and it makes the most sense. Because it seemed like Master Hama gave up Ivan, and after she sees how strong he became and everything that happened, like, he has grown into a strong man. And that's the first time Hama had actually seen her son in a very long time. That's the popular fan theory. And I'm really inclined to believe it, because the way that she looks at him, the way that she interacted with him, it makes the most sense. It really does. Okay, so if you noticed, when we went to this one here, this one actually had an anteater. So these things are a pain, and unless you want to fight a lot of them, I would recommend not. Okay, so we're gonna get hurt by the desert here. So if you let your heat gauge go too far, you're gonna get hurt. Okay, so here we have the Vulcan axe, which is actually really nice. So we're gonna give that to Garrett. Really, really powerful axe. Okay, so we have a lot of guys right here. A lot of guys. And then we also got Ice Horn with Mia now, which is great. It's not the ability I want. I would like the other ability that I've been searching for a while now, but we'll deal. We'll deal. Then Fireball should put this thing down. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to Wish. You're probably going to be using Mia's Wish a lot in this. You're going to be using Wish a crap ton. Because if you can't make it to one of these little pools, everyone's going to get hurt. And there's only really one person that can just auto heal pretty much everybody as fast as possible, and that's Mia. And Synergy Leech. Did get that synergy points on that. That's fine. That's fine, because the bee goes down and you go down. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so in here is a pool. We're going to use it. Even though we only had a little bit, you want to use them whenever you find them. Okay, so there's a antlion. There's a synergy stone. We'll actually go ahead and not use it because we have to fight these guys first. That kind of works out because then we can immediately use the synergy stone afterwards. But yeah, that's the overall prevailing theory about the relationship of Hama and Ivan, because it just makes the most sense. You know, it really does make the most sense. Beautiful. And then we're gonna take this. Thank you very much. Get ourselves fully healed. We need to find a thing fast. Doesn't matter anyway. And it was right there. Oh well. Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and wish. Okay. So now there is... I love how it's like, dude, we're caught by surprise. Yeah, we're always caught by surprise. Like, come on, man. Nice barrage. We take those. Okay. Okay, so I know... There you are. Within the desert, you will find a Jupiter gem, which is really nice because now you gain access to the most powerful of abilities for the Jupiter Adept, and that being the summon of Thor. And again, we were just out of reach, which is unfortunate. So again, like I said, you're going to be using Mia a lot if you can't reach the places. So we get 777 coins. Take that. You take that. Yes, I know, Mia. Okay, so actually, we're going to stop in this real quick, because we want to make sure that we're kind of covering all of the really nice aspects of the desert. Make sure we're getting all like the fun stuff, you know, because everyone likes fun stuff, right? The Ice Horn coming in and removing everyone but the final rat soldier, and he goes down. Perfect. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the desert. We're going to stop in the pool to relax our very, very hot, weary bones. Okay. So now the sand, it's kind of like a moving waterfall, but it's sand. So obviously you're going to have to make sure that you start up high and you're going to end up getting moved lower. So just keep that in mind. Keep that very much in mind as you're progressing through this. But thankfully this first area doesn't really do anything to you. Now remember, you're still on sand when you go through these waterfalls, so your temperature gauge will rise. So, and there's no water here. Keep that in mind. You don't want to spend too much time in the sand and all of a sudden, the sand attacks you back. Okay, so now we come up this way. And now we turn around here, we go through. And we use reveal, and we're into a nice little cave, which I kind of view as a nice little reprieve. I think you can still actually encounter monsters. If not, it's actually a really nice reprieve. Just kind of relax. Okay, so I know in here for sure, I'm gonna just take the damage. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna try and go through this without encountering any ant lions. Like I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty decent experience, but it's just they take way too long, in my opinion. Okay, and the lowest agility belongs to Garrett. There we go. Okay, so now we run back down. We know that this is a safety pool. Beautimus. Yes, I know that you can't stop sweating, Mia. It's okay. No one can. It's a desert. Okay, we run straight across. Run straight across. Okay. Be careful. This one is deceptive. This second one has a boss. Now, at least it lets you kind of prepare for it just in case, but say hello to the Manticore. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Same thing as before. Set up. So Zephyr, Granite, Corona, and mist. Because if you can get the boss to go to sleep with mist, you basically have 3 turns to set up. Did not get him to go to sleep. That's fine. But our agility and our defenses are now up higher. And impair drops my defense. So basically, the entire thing that I just got from Corona is basically gone, which is unfortunate. Okay, so we're going to freeze. We're going to sleep to potentially drop attack. Did not get the attack drop. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Forge. Poison tail, and he got the poison off on me. Okay. 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 So that's the thing. We're going to gust, flint, fever, and spritz. Yeah, that's gonna hurt a bit. Okay, we're gonna have to cure him of his poison. Wow, didn't even get the delusion. Okay, he did not get the curse, and he got Nova. That hurts quite a lot. I'm gonna antidote here. I'm going to go ahead and nut. I'm gonna go ahead and nut, and I'm gonna go ahead and fizz, because you're down by 54 or 55, and you're down by almost an even 60. There we go. So fizz on Garrett. Get him healed up a bit. Nut on Ivan. Nut on Isaac. Okay, delude. Okay, he got delusions on us. Oh, he almost killed Mia there, actually. Okay, we're gonna do that. And then we're free and clear to do Tiamat and Boreas. Okay, so Boreas comes out. 621 points of damage. We will take that. The nut gets Mia back up to full HP. Here comes Tiamat. 176, and that's because we're in a fire-related area, which is fine. Mad Blast. It's fine. Okay. Thor and Cybele. And then we're going to Nuts. And then we should be okay to Ice. Here comes Thor. .455 points of damage with the power of the Norse god himself. Beautiful. Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Okay, so now we're gonna head straight into here, and this spits us out. Okay, even though we just had a long, grueling fight, there is someone we need to capture. In this little inlet right here, there's a little friend, and we need him. If he spawns. Nope, that is not who I'm looking for. Deadcap, you're not who I'm looking for. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just go. Just go. Go on, where is he? I know he's here. Man, this guy's playing hard to get right now. I swear, he's playing hard to get. Come on. I know he's here. Come on, little buddy. Where are you at? Why is this guy playing so hard to get? I know he's here. I know he's here, because this is like one of the easiest Jin to get. Like one of the easiest ones to normally find, but I don't know why he's playing hard to get. There he is. Say hello to ground. I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure this is ground. Nice damage on that. Ooh, got him asleep. And he didn't wake up. Take that. And we got Smog, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Beautiful. Love to see it. And we have our fourth Venus Jin. Oh, Vine. That's right, it's Vine first. Okay, so with Isaac going from Knight to Gallant, he gains the ability of Gaia, which is one of my personal favorites. Gaia is such an amazing ability. It's very powerful, especially we can get to Mother and Grand Gaia. Really, really strong abilities. Okay, so from here, thank you very much. Okay, so from here, you can head into the next city. Follow me. Just hear me out. If you follow my path up here, look what this is. It's the very first zombie. There's a reason. Because if you look where we are. That's Vault. Go with me on this. Welcome back to Vale. If you remember, in the very beginning of this game, there was a guy who was literally like about to die, and you saved him by telling him that he was fine. We're going back to that same area. Because what we're doing is we're finding a hidden dungeon in there. Because it's kind of important. So you're gonna run all the way back up. If you want, you can stop in, talk to Mom, do whatever you want. It doesn't really change anything that's going on in the story. She's basically gonna yell at you and saying, "Why are you here instead of saving the world?" Be like, "All right, Mom, just go with it." So you're gonna come up here, and if you notice, there's a rock here. And what did we just gain access to? A lift. So you're gonna take this, you're gonna come all the way down and in to the cave. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. Obviously you can't do anything that way. You're gonna come over this way, you're gonna reveal. You're gonna come over, you come up. You come into here. You're gonna move this over. That way you can get, use that eventually. Move this. Move this over. That is going to make that fall. You're just going to take this over because this kind of helps you get into this section, which is kind of nice. Okay, so you're going to run up in through here. You're going to find the Ghost Mage. Which is fine. Ghost Mage isn't gonna really do much. He's just gonna die. Okay, so then you come down this way. You push this. Jump over. You push this. And now you push this. Because now that runs all on that. And now you can jump into here. With me so far? Okay, so then you come up here, you get the next teachable synergy, which is the Halt Gem. There's a reason why the Halt Gem is needed. Okay, so you come down here, Jupiter Jin's just gonna run around. Notice how he's just completely running from you? So, use Halt. He can no longer run, and he can't fight. So you get another Jupiter Jin out of this, which is Kite, which is personally one of my favorite Jupiter Jin. Because if you use one of your turns to use Kite, any character that Kite is used on can move twice in the next turn. which is super, super nice. Super, super nice. So one of my favorite overall strategies to do is if you use Kite on Ivan himself, what then you could do on the very next turn is you go, you know, you do Kite, next turn you go Breeze and Zephyr. So you get 2 power-ups back to back, which is great. And here's Gaia. This is why I love Gaia. It literally opens a hole in the earth. It's so freaking cool. Okay, so now you can pop over here and you can grab a nut. Now it's whatever, it's a nut. Okay, that's pretty much everything that's here. That's literally everything that's here. So take it as you will. However, there is one more place we have to stop. There is one more place we have to stop before we head back into the main story area. Does anyone remember the Djinn that is hiding in Vault? Does anyone remember it? Because I do. That's ground. So I'll teach you the surefire way to get ground. And since we're here, we'll go ahead and grab this one. That way we get a free nut. Another free nut, we'll take it. Alright, so we're going to just get out of Vale. We don't have to come back to Vale anymore now. We have pretty much gotten all the secrets that I know of in Vale. And we can just mosey our way on out of here. And we can continue down the road. Okay, so we're going to bypass all of the extra little bells and whistles. We're going to head straight into Vault. Okay, so first thing you have to do, especially when it comes to this, first thing you have to do is you have to come all the way over. You have to jump. You have to come all the way over to the bell tower. And you have to hit the bell. Because that's going to send him over to where you need him to be. Now, you're going to come back, because isn't it a little weird that these tombstones are arranged this way? It should. What do you mean, rough? There should be a thing right here. Really? There's supposed to be there's supposed to be stairs right here. I know there's supposed to be. Why is it not here? This is so weird. I've actually never had this happen before. There's supposed to be a set of stairs right there. That's so weird. Okay, we'll come back. We'll just come back. I guess we're not meant to get him yet. Which is weird. I've never had an issue getting him before. Never. We'll come back. I know how to get him. I just don't know why it's not letting me get him yet. You summoned a friend, really? Really, bruh? Get out of our hair, Barrage. Goodbye. Okay. So we're just going to follow this all the way down to our next main city-state, which is the actual main city-state of basically Ivan, which is Kayla. Bam. Okay. So here we are in Kayla. So, first things first. You search places. So we're going to move this over. And now we're in the Kayla tunnel. You're going to push this all the way over. He's going to push this all the way over. Because look who we have over here. A Margin. And I believe he just joins for free. Beautiful. And that is Scorch. So now we are going to trade Scorch for Kite. Okay, so now Garrett goes to Warrior and he gains Guard, Protect, and Impair, which is fantastic. And that gives us now 5 and 4 of the rest, which is great. So now you really can't explore the rest of the Kayla tunnels until you're actually granted access to the Kayla tunnels. So there's really no point to really being in there the rest of the time. So now if you actually use Reveal on like random things, if they sparkle, they usually have it usually means that they have an item. So definitely keep an eye on that. If the item sparkles, touch it. Touch it. Means it has something. Like right there. See how this is sparkling? It has a bio. It pays, ladies and gentlemen. It pays. Okay. So, into the main area we go. This is Lord Hammett's palace. The Lord is away. Please be gone. We will happily welcome visitors once Lord Hammett has returned. Leave this to me. It is I. Please permit me to see Lady Lyanna. Don't you recognize me? I am Ivan, servant to Lord Hammett. Ivan? I didn't recognize you. You're so tan. But it really is you, Ivan. Oh, it's Ivan. You've grown so much in such a short time. Have I really changed that much? Really? I'm surprised. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. That doesn't matter. What's important is that the thieves freed you. Please tell us, will Lord Hammett be freed soon too? Freed? Lord Hammett is prisoner? You haven't heard? I can see we'll need to fill you in on everything. This is a private matter. Would your friends please leave? No. My companions and I have overcome many hardships together. Very well then. Were you not with Lord Hammett? I remained in the vault to search for a stolen rod. Stolen? Someone stole his rod? Yes, the shaman's rod, but I was able to recover it. Then Lord Hammett must still be imprisoned in Lumpa? I must report this to Lady Lyanna. Ivan, come see Lady Lyanna with me. You can explain it all to her. Isaac, you saw Lord Hammett heading north, didn't you? That must have been when Lord Hammett went toward Lumpa. Lady Lyanna will surely be glad to hear your tale. Please come with me and tell her the full story. Rabble, 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 rabble. Lots of rabbling. When I heard that you were back, Ivan, I had dared to hope that Lord Hammett had returned with you. We thought Lord Hammett had been released from Lumpa too. We sent the ransom money they demanded, so he should return soon, right? What has been happening in Lumpa these days? The leadership in Lumpa has passed from its founder, Lumpa the Noble Thief, to his son, Dompa, and then to Lumpa's grandson. Dompa is a very evil man. His father, Dompa, is heartbroken at the state of Lumpa right now. When did you send the ransom money? Let's see. First the volcano erupted, then the ransom note came right after the eruption. We rushed the money to them right away. I remember it well. It's been quite a while since the eruption. Is it possible they have no intention of letting Lord Hammett go? Yeah. You're saying Dodonpa won't release Hammett? I agree with Ivan. If they're going to release him, they've done it by now. I'm sorry, Lady Lyanna, but I think Ivan might be right. What should we do? How can we rescue Hammett? What if something has happened to him? Let us handle this. My lady, this is exactly what the soldiers of Kayla are here for. Let's, Lady Layana. Please, let us handle this. Command us to attack and we shall. I cannot do that. Not without thinking it over carefully. How can we guarantee Hammett's safety if we send soldiers to attack? I can't do it. I cannot put Hammett's life at risk. Can't we do something to help? Oh, well, it's about time you start agreeing with me, Isaac. What are you two talking about? Garrett thinks that we can help. It is too dangerous. If you fail, your lives will be in danger too. Besides, don't you have your own quest to pursue? Well, yeah. I thought so. I knew there had to be some reason Ivan stayed with you, instead of returning directly home from Vol. Then, what will happen to Lord Hammett? Hammett is a good hostage for them. They will not kill him. We will wait for another message from Lumpa. Lady Layana, I cannot leave like this. It will be fine, Ivan. Hammett would not want to distract you from... I apologize. I said more than I should have. It sounds like Hammett knows about our mission, doesn't he? I suppose I can keep it a secret no longer. Very well, I shall tell you. He swore an oath to a Jupiter adept. A Jupiter adept? Have you heard the village called Vale? Yeah, we're from there. You are from Vale? Really? Then the prophecy was true. What prophecy? 3 years ago, after a terrible storm that struck only Mount Alf, Ivan must depart on a journey with warriors from Vale. So it was foretold. I heard nothing of any such prophecy. It happened several years before Hammett founded Kayla. He was off traveling. Hammett felt he had reached an impasse as a merchant then. He risked his life on a journey to find a new source of business. He was in mortal danger at the southwestern edge of the world when some adepts appeared and saved his life. He had lost consciousness. When he awoke, he found himself in their village. Just a moment, am I from that village? Yes, the adept gave him the shaman's rod and you, along with some doubloons. Doubloons? Were they golden doubloons? Yes, let's see. You are called... I am Mia, Lady Layana. It was a lot of gold, Mia, but he has also received business advice. Business advice? Hammett, the greatest merchant ever known? Yes, Garrett. Hammett has the adepts to thank for his success. Wow, I never heard of anything like that. He was advised to buy silk in Xi'an and sell it in Tolby. To see anything sell so well, it was like a dream come true. There's no denying that when Hammond picked up his knack for business. Did he even have to promise anything in return? Ah, yes, Ivan. It is something you will need on your journey. Something we need on our journey? The adept asked Hammett to use the shaman's rod to obtain it. He looked for this object everywhere he went, but he could never find it. And 3 years ago, the one that hit Mount Alf, Hammett was worried that time was running out. But he had managed to unearth a clue just in time. That, Ivan, is why he took you with the caravan on his last journey north. I had no idea, so that's why he must have left the rod in my care. But then... No, Ivan, you mustn't blame yourself. It was my carelessness that caused the rod to be stolen, and ultimately, that's why Lord Hammett is being held in Lumpa. You must continue your journey and complete your quest. You cannot blame yourself. What will happen to Hammett? I will handle this. Don't forget the soldiers of Kayla. Continue on your journey and do not worry about Hammett. I am sorry I cannot tell you more about the Shaman's Rod. No, do not apologize. The Shaman's Rod will help us find the thing for our quest, right? Will you look for it? If Isaac says we will, then there's nothing to worry about. Very well. Take care of yourselves. Return to your posts, everyone. Alright. Well, we kind of have our mission now. We're going to do what we can. We're going to figure it out. But I appreciate you guys watching. We're going to wrap it up here. Next episode, we're going to try and go back to Vault and see if we could potentially get the Venus Gin that we, for some reason, weren't able to get. Really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Are you ready for this?